we go. And Kammesennin choosing Metal Man as his first stage. Charlieboy choosing Quick Man. Alright, so let's see what kind of nuisance to await us in this stage. These are relatively easy picks for starting stages, as pretty much our runners would like to get E-tanks in the early goings. Metal Man having two, and Quick Man having a couple as we go down the beginning part of the shaft here. Ooh, Fat Fan's in the hallway in Quick Man's stage, so that's, while interesting, it's not exactly, traumatizing. We have some Vanilla Crushers, or French Vanilla Crushers, right stage, wrong area, and Metroids in Metal Man's stage. That's a bit concerning. I have relatively recent history involving Metroids in this randomizer. So Kammesennin will be coming up to the door momentarily, and we'll see what kind of Robot Master awaits us in this Metal Man stage. Charlieboy also approaching his Robot Master. And we got Woodman on Metal Man's belt. An early release leaf shield. And he is not Buster friendly, but Kammesennin doesn't care, he's a Buster only runner. And down he goes, and Charlieboy finds a slow Heat Man and Quick Man's broom, so we're gonna be doing a dance here. But he is Buster susceptible, so that's a good thing. And it's a bit of a freeze there, but it does look like Charlieboy took down Heat Man. Alright, so Charlieboy going to Airman stage next. And next, an interesting choice, because since we're doing Buster only, this stage could be either easy or rough, and we have Metroids here. So this is going to be interesting. I'm certain we're going to be seeing some pause buffering. Charlie taking the D-boost there to get through that section. Okay, I thought he was going to wait on the Metroid before going through, but he is just charging right through, Charlieboy is, and I think those, yeah, the Hermit Crabs are Buster resistant, taking a D-boost from the Metroid to get through. So far, the first section of Airman's stage, a bit friendly. Let's see what happens in the second section. Oh, I just saw that. That was a Fat Fan. And we got Joe's. Yep, so we got Fat Fans and Joe's on the second section. Not too terrible, could be worse, but just seeing Fat Fans in general is not exactly welcomed. So Kammesennin approaching Heat Man in Quick Man's room. Charlieboy is going to find out who is awaiting him in Airman's room. Listening to some excellent Cossack stage music in this Mega Man 2. Oh, and we got Quick Man, who is going to take a few more shots to take down. Alright, so Charlieboy taking down Airman. Kammesennin going to Woodman stage next. Where we got... Jeez, Metroids are everywhere in this sea. 3 stages, we got Metroids. Charlieboy going to Heatman stage next, so this is interesting. Runners choosing the 2 longer stages in this game. But since this is Buster only, it makes sense. So they're saving their much shorter stages for later. Probably Crash for last. Kami taking down the hot dog here. And Charlieboy dealing with the prop tops and tin cans as he's making through the first section of Heatman stage. Ooh, and they are beefy. So that's not exactly a good sign. Let's see who's going to be waiting in our sewer section. We got Shanky Makers in the next section. That's going to be a lag fest. Charlieboy wishing he could use an item to get through this area, but he made his deal, and we're going to deal with it. Wisely consuming an E-tank there. Gonna try and get... Okay. I think Charlieboy is trying to deboost his way through. Ooh, in this lag fest. This section is rather awful with all this lag. Ooh, and he missed his jump. Okay. No! Charlieboy got clipped, and he takes a death. Meanwhile, Kami is making his way through Woodman stage. Not a whole lot of trouble. The treehouse had some Joes in it. And we got crabs at the end of the section here. And frogs. So not too terrible. Charlieboy trying to patiently wait for... Oh, he was doing the zip there, okay. Which is a buster only zip. Kammesennin taking on Flashman and Woodman's... Who is being a jumpy boy, but he goes down. So Kammesennin is going to Flashman stage next. Charlieboy is still making his way through Heatman. That's actually a choice between the runners. Kammesennin is primarily a buster-only runner, and Charlieboy agreed to do the first seed as a buster-only. Next seed, however, Charlieboy is going back to normal. Alright, so we find Crashman in Heatman's room. Ooh, and he's a spammy boy. He does not have time for anything. This is going to be a relatively rough fight, but Charlieboy is making it work. Just a couple more shots, and down goes Crashman. So Charlieboy is opting to go to Metal Man next. Kammesennin coming to the end of Flashman stage, where we find Airman. Let's see if Airman's going to be a bro for us. This stage wouldn't exactly be the best stage to fight him in, and no, I would say with 4 shots, Airman not being a bro despite his buster susceptibility, but down he goes anyway. So that is Kami's 4th. And Kami is going to go into Heatman next, where Charlieboy just came from. So as our runners are making through stages that the other has been through, I want to thank everyone for coming out this afternoon to watch this match between Charlieboy and Kammesennin. This is the Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament hosted on SpeedGaming. So thanks to them for hosting us and allowing us to put on this tournament for you. We're glad to be here. Right now, the way the tournament's going out is we're pretty much going through losers bracket. So the winner of this goes on to face Squidman, and then the winner of that race goes on to face Stuff and Things in the loser final, and Metalo is waiting in the grand final of this tournament. So just a few more races left in this tournament, but look forward to those upcoming races. So Charlieboy is about to take on Woodman. The Chanky Makers aren't exactly being kind to Kami right now. Charlieboy is taking on... I really hate that leaf shield. with that boomerang effect on it. Charlieboy needs a couple more hits. There we go. Down goes Woodman for Charlie. So it's 4-4 for both the runners. Charlieboy going to Flashman next. Yes, Charlieboy is doing the first seed, Buster only. Next seed, however, he's probably going to switch it back up and go back to playing normally. So I can't guarantee that he'll be doing Buster only the second seed. So we may see 3 seeds this round. So Kammesennin is hitting the Heatman door where Crashman is. Taking on that rather spammy Jumpy Boy and Crashman. I worry for Kammesennin if he's going to get this. It looks like he might. It'll be very close. And he got him. One more hit and Kami probably would have been dead. Charlieboy getting sniped by the Shotman, so there'll be no E-Tank from Flashman stage for him. So Kami is going to Bubble Man next. We still haven't been to Crashman stage. We've been to Charlie's been to Air. So as far as Robot Masters, we have not seen yet. Bubble Man is one of them, and I believe we haven't seen Metal Man. So those are our 2 remaining Robot Masters we haven't seen. And Charlieboy takes down Airman in Flashman's room. Admittedly, I haven't been paying attention, but I don't know if our runners have gotten any items yet. So forgive me on that. I'm doing both commentary and tracking. But since it's Buster only, items only matter until Wily stages. So I guess it's not too bad. Alright, so Charlieboy is making his way through Woodman stage while Kami is doing Bubble Man. In Bubble Man's stage, as you probably saw from Kammesennin, there is a Buster only zip that he got. See, Tom, for me, I don't do zips, so I don't know what you're talking about. Sadly, I don't know which game this track is from. If we had LV Creed here, he'd be able to tell us. Alright, so Kami is in Bubble Man's room, and there's Bubble Man. That's Vanilla. And he's a spammy boy, too. Kami trying to inch his way through, and ooh, he takes a death on Bubble Man. He probably did miss it. I don't know, I was distracted doing tracking and all that. I just assumed he got it because it's Kami, and he knows how to do it. Alright, so Charlieboy is about to enter the Woodman's room. That death on Bubble Man has allowed Charlieboy to make up a bit of time. So Charlieboy is going to be taking on Flashman, and Kami is going to Airman stage. Alright, so one of the interesting things about Crashman stage, in that first screen there, we have an idea of what we're going to see in the elevator section coming up. So we saw a Jester, so we're going to be seeing those as we go up the elevator section. And the wheels are rather beefy, so down they go for Charlieboy. Kammesennin making his way through Airman stage. I imagine Charlieboy was trying to save one of the quicker stages for later, and not trying to avoid doing the longer stages, i.e. Heatman, Woodman, and Crashman early. But here he is through the third section of Crashman stage. Looks like we've got apes here in the midpoint. Kammesennin about to go through the door, and I believe it was Quickman? Yep, Quickman. Quickman looking rather, I don't want to say Magneto-ish, but might be the colors from his screen, but having a relatively easy time with Quickman. Charlie having a bit of trouble because he's got a toothpaste dispenser in the way. Trying to get. He wants to deboost, but there we go, he got it. And Kammesennin now starting his crash climb. That's pretty much what Charlieboy really wanted to do. So he wanted to deboost through the toothpaste dispenser. And this could be trouble right here. Okay, Charlieboy's through. Charlieboy, Paul's buffering his way over to that ladder. We'll probably, if Kami's health is low, he'll take the ladder all the way up to the energy pellet there, and he'll do a Buster-only zip using that ladder. But that's if he has low health there. Other than that, he'll probably go right side. Alright, so we made it to the top of Crashman's stage, where Metal Man actually awaits us, as that's the only robot master we have yet to see in this scene. So Kami, halfway through his Crashman stage, I believe this is his last stage. There's item 1 for Charlieboy. He's going to Bubble next, which is also his last. Kami also having a bit of trouble with that toothpaste dispenser. This first race is going to be Buster only. The next race, Charlieboy may go back to doing it normally. But Kami is a Buster only runner, so that's what you're going to see from him. And there's the toothpaste dispenser again for Kami. Trolling the crap out of Kami, that's for sure. Giving him some fits. And Charlieboy did get the Buster-only zip that Kami did not. Charlieboy probably gained some time by doing that. And here we go with the zip from Kami here, using the ladder, bustering over. There he is. This is a relatively close race, folks, all things considered. Kami's gonna make it to the door first to take on Metal Man. Charlieboy will go into the door probably just after. No, Kami wasted time taking on the toothpaste dispensers. We got some sync, folks. Metal Man was Buster susceptible. I forget who was in this room. It was Bubble Man. Bubble Man was not. So Kami's gonna have an easier fight and go into Wily first, probably. Yep, down goes Metal Man, and he'll be the first runner into Wily stages. And down goes Bubble for Charlieboy. So here we are, Wily stages, sub 20 for both runners. This is a relatively close race. Kami's going to touch down first, Charlieboy right behind him. I don't know if I should switch audios considering they're this close, but hey. Because, you know, it could just switch right back, so we'll see what happens. So, here we go. Part 1 of Wily stages, and so the interesting thing about the Wily stages, stage 1 and 2 will have the same music, and 3 and 4 will have the same music. So 1 and 2 of this seed will have Cutman's music, and we'll find out when we get to Wily 3 who's there, and Charlieboy taking a slight lead now. And Squidman's in chat right now, wishing he had that item 1 throughout this tournament. Alright, so Charlieboy is at least half a frame ahead of Kammesennin as we are climbing our way up Wily 1 here. Alright, we have to play the game. Real quick, get your color palettes out. What's the color of the dragon? He's going to be Grimace Purple, weak to... I'm not going to say Buster because they're both Buster only, so they're going to be weak. Let's choose the worst weapon, Bubble. So Charlie is going to be taking on the ground. Hey! It's not like I rolled the seed. I did. Oh, it's weak to heat, and Charlieboy is sticking with it. One more shot, and down goes the dragon for Charlieboy. One more shot for Kami. Down goes the dragon for Kami. Still neck and neck this first race. Alright. Charlieboy going for, gonna be using that item 2 here shortly. A little crab action at the beginning of the stage. Kammesennin opting to refill some of that hate because he's thinking I might need this later. Which could be a thing. So we're gonna be... Let's see if Charlieboy takes the time to fish for weaknesses or if he's gonna go straight through. Nope, he's gonna go straight through. So we won't find our wall weaknesses until we hit the Boobeam fight later. But first we're coming up to Pico, which in general has 3 weaknesses on it. Hopefully for runners it's not Buster only because let's be honest, they're doing this seed Buster only. Let's see them suffer a little bit. Alright, so Charlieboy is the first to make it to the Pico fight. It is not Buster weak, not air. Takes 2 leaf to take down. Not exactly what I would choose, not bubble. Quick, I think Charlie's gonna go quick. Kammesennin, on the other hand, has found that leaf, and I think... Yeah, he's switching. So Charlieboy is going to have a bit of a lead as he goes into Wily 3 if he doesn't die here. Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent quick boomerang because it goes up. And it doesn't consume a lot of energy, so a lot of our runners, if you don't get the God weakness for this one, which is Leaf, which we really didn't. It took 2 to take it down, to kill a Pico block, so we didn't get it. So quick boomerang, I think, was the better choice. So Charlieboy is out first, Kammesennin right behind him. Charlieboy opting to refill his heat. I think he wanted that other tank there, but that fat fan said otherwise. Let's see what's in the sewer section. Hopefully not a fat fan. Space monkeys. Okay, that's good to see. Pretty much in the same section. Charlieboy half a section away. A couple frames ahead. Gonna take on the Guts tank. Now, an interesting thing I have always observed about the Guts tank is the floor of that room is the same color as of the tank. The other thing I've been playing around with is this idea that the dragon's weakness is the same as Guts tank, because pretty much it's the same weakness in vanilla. So one of those weaknesses is going to be there. And it looks like we're going to have a fuchsia-looking Guts tank. And it's Buster only. Kami, who's in the race, is going to be happy about that. And down goes the tank for both our runners. Charlieboy is still ahead by a couple seconds. It may come down to Boo Beam, it may come down to refights, it may come down to the machine. This race, it's so close. Kammesennin taking the time to refill his energy on his weapons. So that gives Charlieboy a couple screens of a lead. Charlieboy. Now, here's a little thing these Buster only runners are going to be doing is they're going to be jumping in between the spots here so they don't fall through. Charlieboy taking it real careful so he can get to the edge, and then he's on the ladder, so he's out of this danger zone. Kammesennin probably found the other false floor in this section and fell down. So Charlieboy's lead has enhanced. We have Lightning Lords and the little saucer enemies. I don't know much about Buster only zips, but I can only assume that's what Kammesennin was trying to do there. Also, those saucer enemies are vanilla. Charlieboy pause buffering his way over there, and he's almost out of the anxiety rooms. Charlieboy is out of the anxiety rooms. Last stretch here of Wily 4. Get out of the way, Lightning Lord. Alright, we're in the booby room. Ooh, Kammesennin took a dab! Charlieboy found the wall weakness almost immediately. I don't know if that's illegal or not. He didn't use the Buster first, as far as I know. Kami taking another death. Boo beams, not weak to Buster. Let's see what crashes. Not quick. Charlieboy opting to consume his tank. Not leaf. It's air. Charlieboy trying to be a little cute there with the air shooter because of that third one going straight up. And there he goes. Down goes the boo beams where Charlieboy is on to Wily 5. The refights. And Kami once again getting knocked off by the sauce. He's got to be feeling tilted right now. So, and in the refights we go. Quick man up first. Charlieboy does not have any E-tanks for the machine, so this could be trouble for him when he gets to there, especially if it's not Buster weak. All right. Let's see if Kami can get through this section this time without any trouble. Kami deboosting his way through. He's out. Kami also has one E tank there, I saw. And we got more Cossack stage music for our refights. So in the refights, pretty much, you know, every time you go through into the boss tube, the boss music would play. Well, in the randomizer, we took that out so it wouldn't go back and forth. So instead, we got one continuous track going through, and not being interrupted by the boss music. So that won't happen until we get to the machine. So enjoy the Cossack music. Charlieboy scanning the cat there against that Heat Man. Wisely taking the health. Kammesennin had a little trouble with the boo beams here. Charlieboy dying to Woodman. I believe that's it. That was boss number, if I can count, 6 for him. Charlieboy halfway through. Kammesennin finally taking down the boo beams, now on his refights. Charlieboy has 2 more left. I believe his last 2 are Crashman and Metal Man. Yep, because that's pretty much the side Charlieboy is on. So Metal Man's going to be his last Robot Master. And down goes Crashman for Charlieboy. Kammesennin on Crashman, having just started the stage. Alright, Wily Machine we go, no sub-tanks. And it is Buster Week, so easy fight. Down goes the machine for Charlieboy, on to Victory Road. Kammesennin, I believe, now halfway through his refights. Yep. Charlieboy happy that he's about to take on this alien and gonna be looking at a sub 35. And the alien is not Buster Week. It's not Air. Not Leaf. Second page. It's Metal. And down goes the alien for Charlieboy, finishing an official SRL time of 33:49. GG's. Kammesennin on his last Robot Master now. Quickman's giving him the jumps right now. Down goes Quickman onto the machine for Kammesennin. Alright, as Kammesennin approaches the end of this race, once again, I want to take the time to thank SpeedGaming for hosting the Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament. For those of you in chat who are enjoying what you're watching, please join our Discord. Everyone there is welcoming, and we'll help you learn this randomizer, give you all the tips and whatnot to learn this randomizer, have fun. Maybe join us next week. Sundays is usually our community races, so come join us then. That'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern. But aside from that, Kammesennin now also on the Victory Road. Going to take on the alien. Let's see how long it takes for him to get to Metal Blade. Yep, so we're going all the way through the first page, so it's going to take a bit. Air, leaf, bubble, quick. Alright, now he's on metal. Mashing his way through. Kammesennin finishes with a time of... Where is it? There it is. 36:09. GG's. Alright, so give us a moment while we set up for race 2 of this match. Alright folks, the room has been mated, the new seed has been distributed, but everyone is going to take a breather here as they collect themselves. Okay, folks, I've just gotten word that Charlieboy is going to stick to Buster only for this second race. But I gotta say, that first race was exciting as it was close all the way through. Wily 4 tended to trip up Kami, giving Charlieboy the victory in that first race. Let's see what happens in this second race between the two. Alright. Alright, folks, both our runners have gotten the seed. They're ready. I'm going to release the gates, and we're going to have race 2 between Charlieboy and Kammesennin. Oh, Charlieboy just unreadied for a moment. Alright, Charlieboy is ready. I'm going to release the gates, and we're going to have race 2 starting. Alright, once again, I want to thank SpeedGaming for hosting the Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament. This is race 2 between Charlieboy and Kammesennin. I am Siberian Bull 9 on commentary, and the floodgates are about to be open.